Hi, this is Mark with M1 Specialties again on the American Standard 1030, 1031, 1032, or 1033. The 1030 is the most common that you'll see out there. The only difference is the handle design. There's many different handles. That's what changes the number. They're all 1030s. So to start, turn off the main line. Then what you want to do is come up, turn the water on to relieve the pressure. Allen wrench to remove the screw from the handle. Sometimes it doesn't come out. You would have to try heating it, using some WD. Once it's stripped, then you have to make the sacrifice of cutting that off. Second, once you get the handle out of the way, the trim will now be removed. Once that's removed, you take yourself just a basic screwdriver, break the screw loose on both sides. Once that's loose, then what you want to do is remove the body, which is the front half. I wasn't ready for that to fall through. Once that's removed, you don't need that anymore because M1 Specialties makes a conversion. Second, there's a pin in the way right here. Your Allen wrench to remove that. Yes, it does take an Allen wrench, or you can grab it with your pliers, give it a little back and forth, and out that will come. Once that is out, you'll replace the gaskets with new gaskets. Oh, I jumped too far. What we're going to want to do is get the old gaskets out of the way. Then what you're going to want to do is take some kind of container, or even something simple as this, cutting yourself a way to make access for putting over the body. We're now going to get ready to turn the water on and flush this out. We're going to show you why you want to do that. Anytime you disturb the water, you should take time to flush it out thoroughly. Time out. What you're going to want to do is take and flush this out.
Back up.
Uh-oh.
Start again.
Okay. You'll notice that the bucket is clean. Nothing in there. You're going to want to make sure you turn the water on. You still have this to make it so you do not flood the people's homes. Turn the water on. Thoroughly flush it out. You'll notice that debris and sediment is coming through. That is either old galvanized pipes or pieces of copper. Now that you have it thoroughly flushed, what you're going to want to do is buy the new conversion kit that M1 Specialties makes that I'm going to show you now how to install. You've thoroughly flushed it. You want to remove this. You want to take and put your new gaskets. Sometimes you need to put a little grease in there to hold them in place. If not, what you'll do is take your cup, split it in half, slide it underneath so that it'll catch any of the gaskets if they decide to fall on you. Once you have those in place, then what you do is you take M1 Specialties conversion, and you will easily mount this. I know that other screw is here. Okay, now that you've got it mounted, then what you do is your new trim plate will go on. You will get new screws and a new handle. It will go into that position if I can get it. Now that the handle is on, now you have what we call pressure balancing, and now it's a lever handle. It's ADA. It is now up to code and ready for use. Now you don't have to remove anything from the wall. You can just easily install this conversion that M1 Specialty makes. And if you're interested, we'll come back a little bit later and I'll show you how to rebuild those if you're really up for a challenge. These will be the parts that'll be supplied in the kit when you order the kit. That'll be the part number you'll use for the rebuild kit. And we'll come back and I'll show you how to take it apart and what to look for in this next segment.